Hello everyone. Day 980. Walking 5 miles per day every single day at age 67 and a half. Yep, 20 more days will be 1,000. And that's just blowing my mind. Absolutely blowing my mind. So here I am back in Tucson, Arizona. Unfortunately, I'm not on the loop. I can't do that in the mornings with work, so I'll have to reserve those for the next 3 weekends. So I'll get at least 5, maybe 6 more videos of the loop before I leave. But if you can see behind me, still gorgeous though, is the sunrise. Tucson. This place is magnificent, people. I mean, it is just it's just gorgeous. There's just no other way to describe it. So I've got a quote today and I've forgotten it, so bear with me. I'm going to read it real quick. I'm not even going to cut the camera off. Benjamin Franklin said, "Some people die at 25 but aren't buried until they're 75. Some people die when they're 25, but aren't buried until they're 75. So what does he mean by that? Well, I knew exactly what he meant by it when I read it. That's why I'm telling you about it. Folks, you can, and I did a video on this, go back and watch it. You can live with a small L or a big L. And unfortunately, most of my life has been the small L, with the exception of family. It just is, because I've just always felt something's missing. I always felt like I was on an island by myself. I thought different, I acted different, I worked differently. Everything was always different for me. And then 980 days ago, I started this adventure. Now, when I started this adventure, I had no idea I'd be doing YouTube. Not a clue. But here I am. And it's almost cliche because I say it all the time how much it's changed my life. But it has. I mean, it is the people I'm meeting, the things that I'm doing. I mean, I'm in Tucson. Now, that doesn't really have anything to do with the walking, being out here. That's more of a career thing. But, you know, would I even have attempted this career at this late state of my life if I hadn't been changing my mind? Or would I have just been continue just to settle and go through the motions until I die? That's the question for the ages. So it's important, I think, to evaluate where you are. Are you happy? Are you living with the big L? Are you accomplishing something extraordinary? You know, without being arrogant and, you know, self-serving and all of those nice narcissistic words. I believe that walking 1,000 days straight is something extraordinary. I believe that. I mean, I just can't believe otherwise. Because, yes, there are many people who have done things more extraordinary than this. And what I've learned through this adventure is to never compare myself to what anyone else is doing. You know, I don't care what the other salesmen with the ice cream are doing. I don't care who's out there walking more days than I'm working. It's not about being number one. It's about being me and becoming the me with the big M that I probably should have been all along. That's what this adventure has done for me. So when Benjamin Franklin says people die, but they aren't buried till they're 20, till they're 75, those people just aren't living. They are going through the motions. They're dead inside. They're paying the bills. They're just going through the motions. Been there, done that. Won't ever do it again. Won't. I just won't. Because there is no way in 22 days, 23 days, that I'm going to stop at 1,000. There's no way. I think 1,001 is going to be even a bigger day than 1,000, because the commitment starts all over again for number 2,000. And that's just the attitude that I have about this. I want this channel to grow. One little housekeeping thing before I go is I'm editing now on my iPad in the hotel room, and it's a little more difficult than with Final Cut Pro than it is with the desktop. The desktop, I can smoke through that thing in 15 minutes. The iPad is taking longer, and I'm still haven't figured out how to do some things on it. So if you would be so kind as to subscribe, share, like this channel. I'm really wanting to get this channel moving on the subs, because you know, a YouTube channel can't do anything until they get 500, and I'm at 145. I've still got a long way to go. Now I'm only 3 months in. I get it. It's still early. But with all the comments I'm getting and all the likes I'm getting, I just pray for some subs. If you could help me out, I'd greatly appreciate that. So with all that said, I'm going to sign off here in Tucson, Arizona this morning. Got to get out there and bust it. Make some money for the ice cream company. Make some money for ourselves and see what happens. So y'all have a great day. Godspeed. And as always, peace.